Stand by to launch FanStream Sports.
3, 2, 1. Let's start.
Hello, sports fans. Welcome to FanStream Sports. Nothing but pure sports.
This is Gary coming at you live. To all the ladies out there, y'all enjoy this. Fellas, vibe out. Ladies, grab a drink. Enjoy.
Welcome to Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we cover sports and more for the culture, by the culture, because we are the culture. Hosted by your favorite twin duo, those Jackson men, Gary and Cary. You can find us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, where you can rate us, review, subscribe, follow, and most importantly, share.
All right. We back again with another episode of the Bottom Line Sports Talk.
You got low energy. What's going on?
Oh my God. Here you go. You started off.
Now you.
Nah, okay.
You be excited usually. Like gotta tell you to turn it down, turn it up.
Anyway, we back with another episode of the Bottom Line Sports Talk. What we doing for the culture?
By the culture.
Because we are the culture, you did.
This is the #1 sports podcast in all the nation. Why? Because our mama said so?
Because our mama said so.
Apparently he preoccupied right now, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all doing in all the land? We see comments rolling in. We will get to those in 1 second. But before we do, make sure you like, subscribe, share. And here's a new one for you. Rate us. Turn them ratings up. Get them numbers up. We ain't got there yet. I saw somebody give us a 4 stars. They lowered it from 5 to 4.9. You a hater, whoever you are. But go ahead and rate us some more. I'll accept one more 4, but it better be 5s from then on out. How you doing? That's all you want to talk about your trip anyway. No, how you know I'm just playing?
It was good. It was good. Another trip back to the East Coast. Hey, shout out to everybody in the DMV area. Everything was good. Everything was copacetic. Got a few drinks on. Had a good time. Ate good. All of that good stuff. So besides rain, everything was A1. I enjoyed it. Going back again sooner than later. Shout out to Stimulator Jones. But anyway, I guess we're gonna label this episode the Fire Squad for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on. A whole lot of coaches been fired. Dooley got fired. Do you want to talk about the coaches getting fired?
Sure, but before we talk about coaches getting fired, our mother had said this is the best podcast on the air and the planet. We graciously thank you for that. We really do. We really, really do. She gives us 5 stars. I'll make sure to get your phone when we get back home for Thanksgiving to make sure it actually counts. We'll make sure to do that. And Spencer.
What's going on, Spencer?
Our arch nemesis. How you doing, sir? We still #1. Wow. We still #1.
I think right now at the playoffs start, they said we'll have a home game, I think, against the Seattle Seahawks.
We'll lose. We will. We would definitely lose. We would definitely lose. But Jameis Winston is back in the starting lineup,
Thank
so
God.
It's going to be exciting brand of football. Couple more comments before we get going. Mother says, welcome back to you.
Appreciate it, Mama.
Anyway, and I don't know what the yelp was for, but okay. 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away, we play Atlanta.
Yeah,
So,
we got a bye week next week. Yeah.
Hey, Jameis beat y'all every time he started. Not the ones he didn't finish, but every time he started. Just know, I just know this. If you need your minutes paid for, so be it. If you want to go missing, you can't go missing that Sunday. Spencer, you got to answer for your crimes when the Saints meet the Dirty Birds.
Spencer will lose. I hope the Falcons lose.
Oh, no, they're going to lose.
They're gonna lose.
Then Jamie's going to put up a 5.
Get them dug. Get them dug.
How you doing, G? That is my accountability partner. Wonderful, 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 wonderful teammate. Love it. All right, let's go ahead and get started real quick. We'll get right back to these comments real soon. Where do you want to start again?
Oh, man. Well, you had put this down. Shout out to the Lady Tigers, man. Women's college basketball has started.
I thought you had put that down.
No, I didn't, man. Hey, everything starting off on a good streak already. I went to the Washington Wizards game and the in-season tournament. They lost to the Charlotte Hornets. I that game, they were supposed to win that game. How they lose that game, I don't know. Ed Cooley, I saw the Georgetown Hoyas play against Holy Cross. They lost against Holy Cross by 1 point in the same arena as well. But shout out to Capital One Arena. That is a nice arena. But it could have been better, man. I'm still. Oh.
Capital One.
CO Arena. Yeah, we can go with that. We can roll with that. We can roll with that. I'm good. Is Jaden Daniels the MVP? Like, is he the college Heisman? Yeah. Is he that? And also, I would like for Jaden Daniels to be maybe a New Orleans Saints, man. What you think? You don't think?
So is he the outright Heisman? I think he has a slight edge, if you ask me, over Michael Penix, who's at Washington, who's also putting up very comparable numbers too. And neither one of them apparently have a defense. So that's why their numbers look even better, because they got to keep scoring. So it's between those two, if you ask me. Nobody else exists in the Heisman race after this past weekend. Okay. Like it's Michael Penix Jr. and Jaden Daniels. Do I want Jaden Daniels to be a Saint? Honestly, no. And call me biased or whatever it may be. What is he, 6'1"?
No, he's more about 6'4".
Okay, calm down. He's 6'4". He's 6'4". He's slender in a sense, and we already said it. The way he play, he gonna get hurt. So no, I don't want Anthony Richardson playing for us. And then we didn't bet the whole farm, and we didn't sit there and screwed up. Plus, they just paid Derek Carr, so we got to ride with him.
You don't necessarily have to ride with him.
Well, you got to fork over some of that contract, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it's gonna be after 1 year. After 1 year, no. I mean, come on, why they go get the boy from Fresno State then?
I know. Well,
I say this. I say this before. I said my whole thing with the Saints and with other teams, the Packers being included in this. When you wait too long, you really don't know what you have, and then you stuck with holding your all the time. Yeah. And so, like, that's my problem with what's going on now. Could we have gotten a Jaden? Yeah, I asked why we drafted the boy from Fresno State then. Because the next option, I guess, you're going to get rid of Jameis Winston, right, keep Taysom Hill, the boy from Fresno State, you thinking may or may not pan out, and then you go get another rookie quarterback, right, and now we have two unproven people? Nah, I don't know about that. But Heisman-wise, very strong case. Yep. Him, Michael Penix, who's in Washington.
What about Marvin Harrison Jr.?
No. As good as he is, no. Because my thing is, yeah, he is the thing that makes Ohio State's team tick, but I also don't think Ohio State is very good anyway.
No, I don't.
LSU is good, and Washington is good. If they had better defense, they'd probably be 1-2.
They probably would be.
Ohio State doesn't have a good quarterback right now, and he's young, I guess. Yeah. I don't know, but he's not the one for them. So this is the first time in a long time they ain't had no good quarterback like talking about.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, man. We'll see. I do like Jaden Daniels. He has been putting up great numbers. What can I say, man? Especially in the coach's carousel. Whew.
Hold on, right quick comments. This is from Spencer when it comes to what he's gonna bring to the Saints and the and the Falcons game. He's gonna bring some crabs. Jameis Winston did or did not steal those crabs, but oh well. That's in the past, Spencer.
And by the way, Jaden Daniels, only college football player in history with 12,000 career passing yards and 3,000 career rushing yards. Man's a bad man.
Roll Tide.
Go Tigers.
Not going to SEC championship. 5 stars. Yes, it is from our brother.
Y'all gonna lose.
Hello to everybody would have lost against them. Hello to our lovely cousin. What's happening, fam?
What up, though?
All that good stuff. We have Sade tuning in. Hello. Hola, how you doing? You fine? Yeah? You like my act? Yeah? You a hater, boy. What's popping? 10. How you doing? So happy to have you back. You want to get to the coaching carousel next?
Yeah, man. A lot of coaches been they were on the hot seat, and a lot of them had got let go. Starting with Jimbo Fisher, signed a 10-year. Was it like a? I hope these numbers are right. $100 million, like $70 million. I'm gonna just go under.
Jimbo got the oil money. That's all you got to say.
Yeah, he got fired, but hey, Texas A&M still they still gotta pay him. Chip Kelly got fired. I don't know how his contract is.
What?
Chip Kelly got fired.
Chip
Kelly got fired. Coach Dooley out of Southern University, he got fired today.
Well, I kind of told you what was going on.
Man, it's I mean, it's.
I kinda told you. Oh, you good?
Oh.
You good. I'm just holding it for a second.
Oh,
You
yeah.
good while you looking at stuff.
Yeah.
Mississippi State's head coach got fired. There's a couple of more, but
NFL coaches got fired. Buffalo Bills offensive coordinator got fired.
it wasn't his fault they lost. We'll talk about that shortly.
Okay.
We'll talk about that shortly. Games that were interesting during
any college football games you about to talk about?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Games that were interesting this past weekend. LSU, Florida. Really interesting game. It was good until it wasn't. But Florida hasn't looked really good this year. Florida State versus Miami actually wound up being a great game.
Okay.
Arizona, Colorado. Colorado was supposed to win that game. They did not. USC, Washington. Good game.
They lost. USC did.
USC lost. Yes.
Is that 4?
4.
Yeah.
We have, who else am I thinking about? Oh, Missouri put on a great performance again. They won this time.
Okay.
They won,
Who
they
play?
Oh, you gotta look it up.
Yeah.
You gotta look it up. Missouri put on a good performance. I didn't know we played Friday talking about Grambling, so we actually
Played against Arkansas Palm.
yeah, but I didn't know it was Friday though.
I didn't think it was Friday either.
So they won, but again, they proving ground is gonna be the classic. And now that Southern doesn't have their head coach, now we gotta see what's really popping. Like I told you, he losing, he gotta go.
Now Hugh Jackson, you see what happened to all these coaches now. You see what all you see what's happening with all these coaches. All I'm saying is you gotta win the classic, bro. You gotta win the classic. You gotta make some things shake.
Back to the comments real quick, because I just saw this. Saints versus the Ravens in the Super Bowl.
I can see that.
No.
I can see that.
We would get bombarded.
I can see that.
We would get bombarded.
No, we wouldn't.
Stop it. They number one defense out there.
And we would top 5.
We ain't top 5 right now. We may be still top 10.
Top 10, okay.
It's hard being a head coach this year. It is, Mother. You are absolutely right. Okay, so why are people getting fired? What do you want to go into that? You can start. You can start.
Well,
it's a great question.
Great question. I know expectations is one that, let's say for Jimbo Fisher, we brought you in from Florida State. You did some good things at Florida State. We brought you in to be a contender. You have not contended for anything.
Really interesting thing, when he got hired from Florida State was actually trying to get rid of him anyway.
And LSU was trying to get him, but he had his price. He had a fair price. He wanted us to pay him. We said, you ain't Nick Saban. We ain't about to pay you all that. Texas A&M stupidly made that decision to go hire him. And I mean, it's the SEC versus ACC. I mean, it is what it is.
This is a very interesting comment. That is very true.
Because their offense, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Everybody, Chip Kelly's offense is bad.
Yeah. Chip Kelly offense bad. My bad. I apologize. USC's defensive coordinator got fired after the game too. A whole bunch of coaches being fired. But yeah, it just ain't working. Things just not sticking. And you know, when you're not winning, somebody got to take that downfall. And you know, maybe it's offensive coordinator, maybe it's the defensive coordinator, whoever's, you know, maybe the head coach. But somebody got to let go. It's Michigan, but sign stealing. But that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Did you know that you can have a temporary restraining order against you? That's what he has right now.
He has a
TRO, temporary restraining order.
Against himself.
No, he didn't put it against himself. That's what the Big Ten did to him.
Oh.
So he's actually showing up Friday to fight that. Well, it's a hearing going on, and he's gonna actually show up for that.
Oh.
Also, this I want to say this one because I've been saying this. Everyone is getting fired except for Pete Carmichael. That is the offensive coordinator for the New Orleans Saints. Also, in that firing that should happen, Dennis Allen should be fired too. I rest my case. I dropped the mic, but we actually got to use it to talk. Very great point. Nobody's getting fired on our staff when they really should be. And James Winston gonna save all you sorry jokers' jobs. He gonna save all y'all job and y'all didn't want to start him because you wanted to get mid Derek Carr. Mid. Mid.
What did we talk about on Sunday? Hey, for better or worse, Jameis Winston going. Hey, he's gonna make it an interesting game.
That's funny.
He's gonna make it an interesting game. But I mean, besides that, whether good or bad, he's gonna make it interesting. And hey, he did his thing Sunday. Unfortunately, they was not playing the same.
I believe if I'm right, let me know if I'm right. This is by Grambling State's middle linebacker Lewis Matthews.
Yeah, Lewis Matthews. What about him?
Oh, that's with the hammer.
Fire. Facts.
Yes.
Big facts. Shout out to Lewis Matthews for sure.
You hate to hate. That's what it is. You really secretly a closet Saints fan. Anyway, let's move on. You got anything else you want to talk about in college football? So, want to go ahead and move on to the NFL. I don't know if you have any basketball news besides the one that you shared since you went to the game.
Clippers
0-3 without James Harden.
0-4. So disappointing. Hey, hold on. One team won that trade. One team won that trade and the other one didn't.
I told you.
Hey, man, look, you never know. Hey, right now, Philadelphia 76ers are up. And I put it down as a topic. Are they the best duo in the NBA? I want to say yeah. I want to say yes. They are the best duo in the NBA. And they have a supporting role players. Kelly Oubre, hope you get better. You got struck by a vehicle. Thank God he's in stable condition. But right now, as you can see, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. Tyrese Maxey had a 50-point NBA, a career high game as well. And Joel Embiid, I think, had maybe 30 points. Crazy. But
they are not the best duo.
Who's the best duo? Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown?
No. Jamal Murray and the Joker.
Well, Jamal's out right now. So
but you just said best duo. You didn't say whether they were just playing right now, but we obviously know it's them because they make magic whenever he not hurt.
Whenever Jamal's not hurt.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the Joker is one of the best players. Another duo you can go to is Kyrie and Luka, honestly. Like
I see.
Joel and Tyrese are good.
They great.
They're not the best though.
I think they are. We'll see, man. We'll see. I think they the best.
Hey,
it's just the best duo, not the best team.
No,
so.
I'm a duo. No, that's fine. Like here's the thing. Had they not made that trade, you wouldn't be saying nothing about this because it would have never happened. Because James Harden would have blew up the whole situation and distracted. So we don't even know if that would have happened had it went on. But here's the thing, though. We're talking about duos and all that. But several years ago, we were talking about trios, right?
Yep.
And right now, when the playoffs come and things shrink and teams are able to focus on you, y'all could be the best duo in the regular season, but when it comes to the playoffs and elimination games, because I'm putting this on Joel Embiid right now, you don't play good in elimination games no more either. So we don't know if you're really going to be good when it comes down to it, because the last elimination game, you disappeared just like James Harden.
Well, it's still regular season, so we're not in playoffs. We have a long way to go till we get to the playoffs.
So
but
about the best duo right now.
Yeah, we can. Yeah, we can. We can't talk about it right now. Yeah, it's regular season. Why not? Why not?
Anyway, let's move on to football.
Anyway, well, hold on. Zach LaVine might get traded. Sources are saying.
They say he open to trade. He's open.
Okay, he open to being traded. Where do you think the best place for Zach LaVine to go? I would say the Lakers, but hey, it's just me. I'm biased.
Who the Lakers gonna give up?
I would say Cam Reddish, but hey, he did ball out against the Suns though. Shout out to Cam, knocked down some crucial 3-pointers. Go ahead.
I don't know.
I think he would be good, maybe in New York.
It say he open to being traded. Like, to me, when you say you're open to being traded, that's fine. That don't mean the team gonna trade you. That's why it's all hyperbole to sit over here and talk about it now. Because if they don't trade him, which I wouldn't trade him if I was them.
I wouldn't either, but I mean that's what sources say. But I think, hypothetically speaking, since he ain't got traded yet, I would say the Knicks would be a nice little spot to go to. Hey. The Bulls blowing it up. I think they're about to. I ain't gonna lie to you.
The Bulls blowing it up like you going to the bathroom doing number 2 because they stinking up the joint right now. Yeah, I don't know what it's been. They supposed to be a great team.
Supposed to be. They're supposed to be a great team. I mean, it just can't work with 2 shooting guards, but
I'd trade D'Lo for anybody right now. It says, would you trade D'Lo and Rui for Levine? I'd trade D'Lo for anybody right about now.
The only reason I wouldn't trade Rui is because he did come up clutch against the Denver Nuggets, and you need somebody. He was tough nosed. He played good defense against Jokic. Again, it was Jokic and everybody, but
so let me go ahead and break it down for you real quick. Unless your executive Daryl Morey, that trade ain't gonna happen. No, I'm sorry. Like the Bulls have to get something like that comfortable. Of course. So it would have to be a Rui in there. Because honestly, when I look at it, I'm just like, yeah, like that's not even a crazy trade. That's actually pretty reasonable. Yeah. If I'm the Bulls, I'm asking for more.
A couple of first rounders. Well,
because
the Nuggets even have first rounders?
Yeah, and freaking 2032 or something like that. They leverage everything all the way up to 2030. So it's like they just gonna keep trading away their future. But that's why I say if it's the Bulls, they're not gonna trade him to a competitor. I can't see him going to like. I'm just throwing out. They ain't saying this will happen. He wouldn't go to Milwaukee, right? A place that he will honestly go. And this is only because I want to see Jimmy get his stuff. I want to see him go like Miami. Oh, Miami will be great.
But they gotta give him Tyler Hero.
Yeah, please give him up. Please, just give him up. Because he giving up on y'all enough. Injuries. I'm just saying. He giving up on injuries enough.
Good God almighty.
Great question. What's up, Anthony? We forgot to say what's up.
What up? What up?
What up, Moink? Big Moink? I'm all right. You don't like me. You don't like me tonight. He ain't messing with my jokes tonight. He ain't messing with my
do better.
You do better.
Do better.
You bring the energy.
Do better.
You too mellow.
You got anything?
Yeah, so we want to get to football now, right? Yeah. Yes. What's on everybody's mind? After week 10, some things that we were right about and some things that, y'all were wrong about. Josh Allen ain't that dude. Their season might as well be done. They were supposed to win that game, by the way, and that will be something that I'll talk about here in a few seconds. Trevor Lawrence. He's with the right team. According to Steve Smith, JAG stands for just another guy. And what team is he on? The Jaguars.
Oh, Jared.
Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence. Yeah, I'm saying Trevor Lawrence is just another guy.
Wow.
The play on words.
He did play against San Francisco. And possibly the best team in the NFL.
Yeah, but okay, here's the thing, though. The thing that they've been talking about all year is he's going to take that next step, and his team will be, top 2 in the AFC South. I mean, they'll win their division, AFC South, and then they'll be top 2 in the AFC. Who cares if when you play a good team, you don't really show up? Like, this is the second year in a row when they played Kansas City where they didn't really do anything. Kansas City defense looked unstoppable when they played against Jacksonville. 49ers look unstoppable. They still got to play Baltimore. Here's the spoiler, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be nasty. The Las Vegas Raiders. What? Siri is tripping. And you won't get... Stop.
Anyway.
Here.
Yeah. Why he working on that? San Francisco, again, I think is probably the best team in the NFL. I had facts. I had Baltimore. Baltimore, good game, led the whole game until that one nasty little interception that he threw against the Cleveland Browns. The Cleveland Browns was down the whole game. Deshaun Watson came back. He earned that. Well, for yesterday, for Sunday, he earned that $100 whatever $1 million contract. Brought him back in the field goal. Deshaun Watson. My bad, $230 million guaranteed. Yeah. He was worth the last drive. He's worth every penny of it. Field goal kicker came in. I know, right? Field goal kicker came in, hit that bad boy, and they defeated the Baltimore Ravens. I think the Baltimore Ravens in AFC is the best team in the AFC, despite them losing against Cleveland. I think their record is 6-3 or 7-3 right now. 6-3. Do you think they're the best team in the AFC? I think they I ain't gonna say. Well, I'm gonna say they the best, but I need to see some more.
My heart, I will say, goes to Baltimore, but it's still Kansas City until somebody knocked them off. And with Baltimore, they still got to beat Cincinnati, right? Cincinnati just lost to if you've been following this podcast, you know my love affection for this quarterback, CJ Stroud. They just won against Joe Burrow. Joe beat that, as you and Ross say, Joe beat that Burrow. They won, and it was in convincing fashion, and he showed up again. Because I started and then I stopped. The Las Vegas Raiders are now 2-0 under Antonio Pierce, former New York Giants player.
They look different.
All I'm saying is they did that celebration with them cigars because they were under a better coach, a better regime, and they're going to be successful. Now, will they make it anywhere? I don't know, but they look different, like you said, and I do believe that too. So I wanted to make sure we got to give props to it.
I give props.
And you said that's the all black coalition, right? Black Soprano stuff. Yeah. So we got to give props to that. And then when it comes to Houston, CJ Stroud is that dude. Again, if you're a Houston Texans fan, be excited. Just know that I said that y'all can win the division. I've said that all year, and I'm going to stick by that. They're only one game back.
Wow.
Jacksonville. And they play Jacksonville the 24th in 2 weeks.
Ooh, okay.
So if they win their game, they can control their fate as long as they win out, or make sure they don't lose one of the other division games. Having said all of that, CJ Stroud, man, what a guy!
Winning you all them points in fantasy.
Wait, hey, he ain't get as many as he did last week, but he got enough. Saints defense didn't do anything though. But I'm gonna keep going back to it. That's what the Jameis Winston.
Well, we do have to talk about Minnesota. Josh Dobbs, is he the guy for the future for the Minnesota
They
Vikings?
won't keep him. They won't keep him.
I think they'll keep him, but
he'll be a backup. I don't think they're gonna have him as a starter. That's the sad part about it. He should be a starter somewhere.
Well, where do you think he's gonna go?
That's the thing. He's gonna turn into a really great backup and be a journeyman, but he shouldn't be. Because if Zach Wilson can get a starting job with the Jets and that defense and the hopes with that team, you can't tell me that Josh Dobbs wouldn't deserve that. He deserves a chance somewhere.
For the record, New York. Hey, if Aaron Rodgers, if he can't come back, y'all should have traded him towards the trade deadline.
Nobody wanted no Zach Wilson, but they should have acquired.
They head coach said he's sticking with Zach Wilson. He believes he's the starter for the future. So
here's the thing though. He has to stick with him because they didn't make any other moves in the offseason. And you gotta die. You have to die on that hill if you him. So I understand why. They got Trevor Siemian. Let's be honest, last time we saw Trevor Siemian, it wasn't really about nothing. From Anthony, aka Mike, your point guard, by the way.
Facts.
Gotta make sure
best point guard in wrestling basketball history.
Raiders going on a run, 10-7, baby. Hey,
you might not be wrong. It has happened.
If they do that,
it has happened.
And with Jimmy, no, not Jimmy G. Y'all got y'all other boy in there. I forgot his name. I have to look it up. But he actually balling. The backup boy, third string, wherever he balling though, right? I want to do these real quick. Do these last comments. This is from G. This is my Houston Texas fan. I definitely big it up. Whenever I talk to her for sure. And Josh is that guy. He really is.
He is that guy.
I really think
big
he should
facts.
have a starting job somewhere. I really do. And Josh Dobbs. Yeah, I really think he should have a job somewhere by next year, but we know what the NFL does, so no shockers there. Want to make sure before we get going, Danny DeVito, do you know who he is?
Third string, fourth string, fifth string quarterback for the New York Giants.
Do you know the news that he has going on?
He still lives with his mom and dad, and his mama cleans up his bed every day, every morning. I mean, keep saving your money, stack your bread. Keep stacking that chicken.
I'm not tripping on the fact that's not chicken. But I'm not
your chicken.
I'm not tripping on the fact that he's still at home. I'm like, you could have let the mama make your bed.
Yeah, you could have left that.
You could have left that out.
Well, Patrick Mahomes playing in the same underwear, and he don't watch it. He don't watch it either. So
who we talking about?
Patrick Mahomes. I know.
Look,
I'm just saying, you want to start talking about it.
Kids have got that ugly haircut that he have on his head. Ooh. A lot of people got his hairstyle. No. They did. So if he doing that, I bet you somebody else is following him. Ain't nobody following Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito gonna lead the Giants to the promised land.
Hey yo.
Nah, I doubt it. Anything's possible.
How many interceptions did CJ Stroud I'm stuttering over his name. How many interceptions has CJ Stroud thrown this year?
1
Crazy, right?
against us, the Saints,
Crazy.
that they barely won.
This man is in the MVP conversation right now. It's crazy.
He could be in the MVP conversation
He
all he wants
killing
to.
it, though.
He is. Oh, is he gonna get it? No, you know.
Who? Okay, before we move on, who's more valuable to him right now for their team?
I'm still Patrick.
But their offense don't look the same.
All right, Lamar.
But Lamar got more. So we going by stats.
That don't mean nothing. What you about to say? More experience or something?
No, I said we're going by stats. I ain't talking about experience. I don't care about experience.
No.
If we're going by stats, 1 interception. I don't know how many Lamar got, but I'm pretty sure it's at least 4.
Good point.
So and then I think he either at 19 or 20 touchdowns now.
Ooh,
if not more. So I'm like,
that rookie. He got the rookie.
Yeah, he got that.
Hey.
I'm just talking about. Hey, I think it'd be pretty great to see MVP.
Hey, and by the way, we did pick up Jason Pierre-Paul. Not that means anything. Just saying. I think it means something.
And Patrick. You talking about the underwear thing? He said Patrick.
Yeah.
Here it is. Aiden O'Connell. Yes, Aiden O'Connell. That is the Raiders quarterback. He been balling.
Oh yeah.
He been balling.
Okay.
He been better than what they had. CJ had 2 interceptions. Oh, so he did throw one against the Bengals. I can remember.
Oh, okay.
It
had less than Josh Allen, who leads the league in interceptions. Like Gary said, we're gonna have to have that conversation.
And he fumbled twice last night.
Oh, he just a turnover machine, huh?
Everybody turned that bill over yesterday.
Ooh, it was bad.
Pretty bad. But yes, you want to get to flag on the play?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Explain what flag on the play is.
Pretty much flag on the play is whenever we hear or whenever we see any players of any sport, coaches of any sport do or say anything crazy. I feel that is our to call them out as sports enthusiasts. So with no further delay, my flag on the play goes to Zion Williamson, and I quote, he says, "I'm trying my best to buy in," end quote. Zion, wasn't it last year like you kept getting injured because you were overweight? And I'm pretty sure everywhere you look, whether it's ESPN, ESPN2, FS1, anybody that watches basketball, when they saw you overweight, they were telling you have to go slim down. Charles Barkley said you have to start slimming down. And what did you do? What did you not do? Slim down. And I remember you saying, again, he is trying your best to buy in. Now, this past summer, your name and your South Carolina brethren was in headlines. But for you did something I ain't seen in a minute. You know, you got a certain person pregnant in a certain profession, which I mean, she was calling you, you know what? Now, why you want to try to buy into your own stuff? Because what that was absolutely crazy. But how dare you say I'm trying to buy in or you want to buy in? You ain't did enough. You ain't even did enough to even credit yourself like that. You've been injured. You've been overweight. You've been in the news for the wrong reasons. What gives you the authority to say I'm trying my best to buy in? No, your words should not be I'm trying my best to buy in. Your words should be I'm a leader. We're gonna get it together. I know he's struggling right now, but hey, I'm here. Look at me. I'm gonna be the leader. But no, I'm trying my best to fit in. Zion Williamson, do better. That's all I'm gonna say. Do better.
You know my affinity towards him. Okay. I don't like him. So like,
I think you're overrated.
I
said he was overrated.
When he came out of Duke, it was a lot of hype around. And honestly, everybody that's been compared to being the next LeBron has fizzled out, flamed out, and failed. Ben Simmons, Zion Williamson, the list goes on and on. But the thing that really bothers me about him is the franchise invested so much they really can't back out, and they have a great team, and yet they're waiting on him to come, and it's just never gonna come. Whether it's injury or mindset, he can't ever fully be there. Seems like it. I feel bad for the Pelicans. I really do.
And I'm paying you all this money, man. You better try to fit in, or try to buy in. I don't care. I'm paying you over $100 million.
No,
I'm paying you over $100 million, and you trying to buy in. Keyword trying to buy in. Nah, fam. I need you to no. I don't need you to buy in. I need you to do. I need you to do better. Do everything you can every single night to lift this organization to the promised land, to what I know they can become, to what I know they can potentially become as an NBA elite roster.
And he's the reason why we don't harp on stats that much.
No,
because stats tell you he's one of the best to ever play the game because he's 80% shooting field goals because he can't shoot from further than 2 feet from the basket. And he jumps up really high and all of that. Stats will have you believing like, yeah, it's true. Until he get hurt and his team really does win without him.
Well, he just started looking overweight,
That too.
He started eating a bunch of crab cakes.
The overweight lovers in the house. Yes, Zion, I believe, is a bust, if you ask me. He's well on his way to being it. He really is. He's well on his way to being it. Ladies and gentlemen, my flag on the play goes to none other than the Denver Broncos. And yes, it's because I don't like Sean Payton because of the way he left. Whatever. Call me a hater. I will embrace it as much as I can. The flag on the play goes to them, not because they didn't play a good game yesterday. The Denver Broncos, it's not because they didn't play a good game yesterday. It's not even because they got down in the last 3 to 4 minutes. No, it goes to them because at the very end, while they're driving down with timeouts left, as well as the Buffalo Bills, they did the smart thing. They ran the ball. They converted first downs. The Bills used their timeouts. We're down to 24 seconds. Now it's third down. If the clock didn't stop, and I get you don't want to get the ball to Josh Allen because you never know what'll happen, right? 24 seconds, plenty of time for him. He's been in that situation before. You decided to go kneel the ball, run your field goal kicker out there, and he misses it. Technically, the different Broncos should have lost yesterday.
Well, technically.
But the reason why they didn't lose it is because, and I got to start at the top, Sean McDermott and everybody else didn't have, they had too many people on the field. They had 12 men on the field. But the Denver Broncos had essentially lost the game because you could have kicked it on third down. Screw trying to kneel it and get it down because now you rushing out. You never know what happened. And it really backfired on them. I'm giving them the flag on the play because right now we should be looking at them being losers right now. But the Bills are even bigger losers if you ask me. Because how you come out there with 12 men on the field and then afterwards, you know what they said? We practice this all the time in practice.
No.
And you still got it wrong.
Can't say that, man. Can't do it.
I wanted Russ to win last night. One, because I ain't just that big a fan of Josh Allen, for certain things, right? But I wanted Russ to win last night. It just didn't have to be like that. And that kicker, oh my God. Go ahead.
No. I just want to say, yeah, I agree with everything you said. It was bad all around, man. Especially coming towards the end. They should have did better. Again, you said what, Buffalo, they say they practice this all the time?
They say they practice all the time with like no time out, getting you people out there and making sure.
Well, that's why their offensive coordinator got fired. And he ain't even the reason. It was on defense, but the blame got to be taken somewhere.
You know who the defense coordinator is?
Who?
Sean McDermott. He can't fire himself.
Damn.
Leslie Frazier took that break, and lo and behold, Leslie Frazier seems to be the key, not Brian Daboll. Who should be fired next? I'm just saying. Let me get to these comments real quick because I know you're going to get your section going on next in terms of your favorite thing, what you like to talk about outside the music.
What's that?
When life comes at you fast.
Of course.
So I have to admit, this is Arthur Smith. This is the Dirty Birds head coach. Needs to be fired, but not until we play the Saints. The man, why you got to do that to us, Spencer? The man has all the receivers and only called 8 pass plays in the second half. Jeez Louise. Sound like a Super Bowl slump if you ask me. Mom says Cary is on a rant again. Yes, he is. Oh, from G, she said the same thing we did. Zion is a bust. I'm there. I'm really there right now. Zion has been calling Domino's for emergency pizza. He saw that ad and lost his mind. Wow. I'm dead.
Oh my God.
I'm dead. Pelicans should trade Ingram and Zion and start over. Zion want to play with a big market. I do believe that he does want to play in a big market. My whole thing is I don't think it's gonna be any better.
I don't either.
I want Ingram back. He should have never left the Lakers.
And I know he wanted to go to New York, but hey, you get what? Hey,
go to New York and be who? Julius Randle?
No.
Where's the better?
Oh, Julius better.
I believe so too.
Yeah, he better, but he be struggling too.
Struggling. We need to make a struggle bus sound because struggling. We got so many. Julius, I spit everywhere. Julius, bro, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
He's so inconsistent. But when he on, he on. But when he off, boy, it's bad. I'm gonna just give you. It was New York Knicks playing Milwaukee Bucks, and I kid you not, it got probably until 5 minutes that Julius Randle started showing up. Before then, he was taking contested jump shots. Everything was contested. Drives contested. He did not get any easy points. So I mean, Julius, like I said, if he hits his first three, whenever he shoots his first three, he make his first three, he gonna have a good night. If he don't, best believe it's gonna be a struggle, Buzz. I needed the Broncos to win to help the Texans.
Hey, G, you know I'm on that bus with you. That's what I'm saying. Anything to help the Texans out. That's all I'm saying.
I'm slowly becoming the Houston. I'm slowly becoming a Houston Texans fan. Oh no, thank God. Yeah, I never cheered on. Hey, look. I know. NBA news. Adam Silver says Montreal, Canada could be a potential location for expansion in the NBA. I think Mexico City was as well. I don't know, man. I don't know why they want to add more teams besides y'all. Y'all want to add more teams in other cities, but y'all want to bring the Seattle SuperSonics back. But hey, that's me.
Well, you actually went to where I wanted to go. So the NBA is focused because it's an easier transition, I believe, for them to make it globally. Even though football is pushing it with their out of market games when they go to London and all that stuff like that. Basketball is easier to play, right? Mm-hmm. It's easy to get a ball and you can put a basket, like not a real basketball. You can put a basket up and that's a basketball hoop. So it's easy to play. One can argue baseball is in a sense a little bit more global, but it's easier for basketball to go ahead and do it. That's why they want to go to Mexico and or Montreal. But here's the thing: you got Toronto, and I'm not sure if that's working out. But like Seattle SuperSonics, you said it. That's where just bring them back.
Bring them back. I think first. I didn't work on everything else after.
I just think that it was great with Seattle, right? Like Oklahoma has kind of meshed into the NBA, but I just feel like we missing Seattle. Like if you knew who the Seattle SuperSonics were, like it was a team, right? Like I just feel like we missing that in the market. Bring them back. To your point, like you said, but I feel like just bring them back. You ain't gotta bring them. Don't expand nowhere else no more right now. Yeah. It's not gonna have the impact, I don't think. But
bring back the Seattle SuperSonics.
That's what everybody's goal is right now, is to globalize their game. So yeah. But yeah, go ahead to your next segment, good sir.
Well, we do have to give kudos. UCLA, I know, breaking news. UCLA recruits on official visits were the ones who robbed Colorado's locker room at the Rose Bowl. I mean, nothing surprises me anymore.
Allegedly.
Ain't
no way.
Allegedly. We don't know, but hey, it is what it is. But with the next segment is when life comes at you fast. And pretty much when life comes at you fast is when you're at the highest of heights and you feel that you can't do no wrong. And then next thing you know, you jump out the plane with your parachute on and that parachute don't work.
Such a violent reference.
That's when life comes at you fast.
The seatbelt is so much better. You saying a parachute like you gonna splat.
Well, run that music, sir. No? Okay. Skrrr! Pow! All right, man. All right. When life comes at you fast, this goes to Lincoln Riley and the USC Trojans going out bad in the Pac-12 when everybody had y'all going to the national championship game and possibly going to the national championship game and of course going to the playoffs as well. But y'all going out bad to say this y'all last season in Pac-12. We know the pedigree that the USC Trojans have. We know the great players that came out of USC on the football squad, basketball squad, and everything. But y'all are going out. Yep, y'all are going out bad right now. Shout out to OJ Mayo. Shout out to DeMar DeRozan. Shout out to Evan and his brother Moblie, Evan Moblie, yeah, and Romeo Miller. Oh man, but yeah. Again, like I said before, the Pac-12 is they do look competitive, but all things don't last forever. After this year is over with, it will no longer be the Pac-12. So I'm just enjoying it while it lasts. I'm tuned or try to tune into some games. I saw Washington State and California, Cal Berkeley play. That was a good game. But USC, I had high hopes for y'all, and y'all disappointed me so far. And which kind of bring me to the point. Caleb Williams, is he a true number one? Is he a for sure number one draft pick? We'll see on the next episode of the Bottom Line Sports Talk.
Yes, he is.
Ain't nobody else.
No, he's number one. Like, okay, don't for anybody who's watched USC and seen them lose 4 games, has their defense stopping anybody?
Nope. Has LSU's defense stopping anybody? Nope.
But hey, I can tell you this. I bet LSU offensive line way bigger than the USC's. That boy be running for his life back there. You want to know why they call him the next Patrick Mahomes? Because he doing Patrick Mahomes things because he ain't got no choice.
Oh, what about Kyler Murray? Arizona. They won.
I still think they dumb for letting Josh Dobbs go. They won. The only reason why I'm happy they won is because of who it was against. And who was it against? Atlanta Falcons.
Hey, we still number one.
Man, we all took L's.
Yeah, we did. Not cool. Not cool at all.
And we got a bye week. We got a bye week this week, so we can't lose or win.
Carolina, thank you for picking up Bryce Young, man. We appreciate you.
Dumb.
Thank you.
Dumb.
Thank you.
No, thank you for a bandwagon. I'm gonna call myself bandwagon because I can't just say I'm a true believer. I believe it. I believe D'Amico and CJ, but I'm gonna say I'm a bandwagon. From a bandwagon fan, thank you for picking Bryce Young, Carolina, because y'all gave the Texas CJ Stroud. Thank you so much. What we want to get to next, or what I want to get to next, because we won't have y'all for the whole hour because we can't play music tonight, unfortunately. But we'll still give y'all those picks. But want to get to the money shot. The money shot is a very glorious thing that I want to stay on your brain and make sure that you remember and you think about it and remember us for it. My money shot is something very special. And I want y'all to listen to this music real quick while we get this teed up.
Here comes the money.
Here we go. Money talk.
Here comes the money. Money.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. I forgot to go over this loop. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, this money shot goes to his favorite player, a bum in all aspects sometimes, James Harden. James Harden wanted out of Houston after he screwed that system up, since he is a system.
He made it relevant.
Hey,
He made it relevant.
it's fine. This is my talk. I ain't saying nothing during yours until after. Let me finish. James Harden, who was the system, decided to destroy the system, and then he went to Brooklyn. Bad blood between him and Kyrie, but he decided to destroy that system too and get back to his favorite person in the whole wide world, Daryl Morey, who was also Houston's GM. And he was there. He was loving it for a while. I guess the pressure got too intense. Maybe he got some death threats. I don't know. But he ain't want no parts of the 76ers no more. And he asked to be traded to the Clippers. He demanded this. He wanted this. He said when he got to the Clippers, he was a system. He's not a part of it. He is it. Oh, my God. What is this thing? Siri doing too much, bro. Siri is doing too much. I don't know what Siri's doing. Y'all, hey, the magic of technology. James Harden said that he was a system, and the system has them at 0-4. Almost went 4-0. 0-4. He has scored a couple points. He has. He scored at least over 15 in most of his games. He hadn't had a two-piecer like he did with 76ers. But, dude, you are not the system. You got to look around. This is what we are all about here, baby. We want to hold you accountable because we hold ourselves accountable. You got to look around the room and realize it's not everybody else. It's me. You are not the system. You will never be the system. You know it's something serious when Kawhi Leonard is griping and complaining at the end of the bench.
Yeah, that team look dysfunctional right now. And I mean, quiet as kept. Like I said, if they never brought in James Harden, they was good without him.
I told you, I feel like they lost their depth in a sense. Yeah. And I'm not saying these players were just like God said, right? But I feel like they had a lot more depth. They also had team camaraderie. And like the thing is, it's left under the rug. You would think PJ Tucker would make them, but he's not that scorer all the time. He's more of that anchor. And I guess the reason why they got James Harden, maybe not even because of the scoring, but maybe it's because of his ability to maybe assist. But he doesn't want to do that. He want to be a player he was in Houston. Nobody's ever going to give you that autonomy again, my brother. And I don't even know if I want to call you my brother because you might come in and say you the system here, but you're not. It's only the system group that I know. And they say don't disturb the groove. And that's what you did with the Clippers. So, yes, my money shot goes to you, James Harden, a.k.a. his favorite player, a.k.a. the beard. You are not the system in the Clippers, and you never will be. I just hope you don't choke again. I want you to have one reigning moment where you actually surpass my expectations in the elimination games because we're assuming that the Clippers gonna make it to the playoffs. We'll see. Everybody vibing out. But yes, I had to give it to you, boy, because he teed himself up for that one. He did. You can go ahead and answer because I know
nah, he did. He did. Nah, he did. I give him credit. I give you credit. Like, when he said he ain't the system, like, bro, like you ain't that. Again, I always say this: you ain't the same guy that you were.
He's smoking on that 76er pack.
Anyway,
smoking on that KOD.
Anyway, have you had? We gonna see what's going on in Clipperland, man. Like we gonna have had this discussion with our partner, man.
That boy ain't smoking on that clip pack.
It's looking bad all around, man. It's looking bad all around.
So corny right now.
I don't know, man. Again, CJ Stroud, they say he ain't do good on some test or whatever. He said,
is it
Wonderlic? It's not the Wonderlic test. Anyway, I don't know why people do that. I have no earthly idea. What can you do on the field? And he's showing everybody. So again, Carolina, y'all may have took a look at him on the Wonderlic test, said it wasn't good. Have you ever seen an NFL player on the field take a test while playing a game? No.
Nothing but the ones where they fail, where they don't do good, like Josh Allen did last night.
Yep. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, all right, man, we about to get to our Lord bless it. Don't disturb the groove. I know that was a boy, he said. That was a boy. 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 All right, man. So we're gonna get to our music picks, and pretty much what the music picks is we let you guys know what we listen to on a daily basis from the past, from the present, and from the future. Something that we disturbed, that we may have heard maybe the first time that came out like 10 years ago. Now you always have me saying disturbed, but anyway, man. With no further ado, I wish we could play this. But I gotta give a big shout out to the homie Lala on the East Coast. She put me on this song, John B. Pleasures You Like. And the next one is out of Detroit. What up though? Payroll Giovanni, Feel How I Look.
That's cool. That's cool. Wish we could hear, but we got technical problems going on. It's cool. It's cool. No. Y'all stay tuned for Patreon. It's coming soon. No, for real. Account created on for real. G know what we talking about. It's coming soon. Yes, but my two music picks this week are Shamar Allen and the Underdogs, I Love You. So this is a jazz concert that I went to. Phenomenal. He's a New Orleans very own. This album is actually called True Orleans 2.
Okay.
And he plays the pocket trumpet. It's freaking amazing. I'm doing better, you guys. I'm trying to do better with making sure I capture moments and stuff like that. But sometimes I just want to enjoy it and be able to tell the story like only I can. So I don't capture all my moments like I'm supposed to. I'm getting better with that because my accountability partner and IG have talked about we got to make sure we sharing the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that stuff like that. But yes, that was a good thing. Y'all listen to that. If y'all are a jazz lover, like I am, you'll enjoy this. He does some rapping, some singing, but it was truly a good time. And he got some day ones in there. Like, lady had a shirt on. He's like, "Oh, you a real fan." Oh, yeah. So I love seeing that. I love it. And then my next song is Cleo Soul, Golden Child, in like in like parentheses. That's what I thought about when I first saw it. In like parentheses, Jealous. It's really a good, smooth song, smooth style. She got another song out that I listened to a lot, kind of got me through a little bit of tough times. She pretty dope. I like her. She's definitely on my radar. And I want to say this too. Before we get going, let me make sure I get these last comments out, y'all. I see, what up, my boy? What up? What up? What up, Mario? That song still goes hard. Don't disturb this groove. Hey, it really do. It really do. You like how I add a little bit. But I want to get on this because I know we talked about why we do the music picks before, but for anybody who's tuning in for the first time, the reason why we make sure we put music in is because it is a huge part of who we are. It's a huge part of our life. It's something that we think is instrumental in sports. So that's why we have it in here. But number two, also, we want to let y'all know, and a lot of y'all we know, so we know that y'all actually, rock with good music. There is still good music being made today. So for people that say that there's not any good music anymore, one, you're in a slump because you think that the 90s was the best because that's what a lot of our peers say.
It'd be like that though.
No, but here's the thing. We had people telling us what was good when we were coming up because we had music TV shows, i.e. Rap City, 106 in Park, MTV Live. You had things like that, right?
BT Uncut.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. So you got me. You got me. So yeah, is this thing on? Because you went too far. But we just want to let y'all know, like, that's why we do our music picks. We love music. He's a bigger music head than I am. I just call myself a baby music head. I just like what I like. But we do the music picks to make sure we sharing that it is still good music out there. And for those that can only go back a certain time period, it's better music that's happened before what you think it is. Right. So definitely wanted to share that. You want to speak on that because I know you're passionate about that.
Oh yeah, man. I mean, whenever I get a chance, whenever any sporting event going on, I always have my headphones in, trying to listen to the newest album, trying to listen to an album that came out when I was in high school that I never checked out, or when I was in college I never checked out. So yeah, so I mean, that's why we do it. We do it for y'all. We do it for the love of the game. We do it for the love of the music. We do it just for the love of sports. And that's what we're here for. We're here to educate y'all. We're here to entertain y'all. Hopefully we're doing a good job with that. Please let us know. Give us 5 stars. If you give us 4 stars, I'm inclined to believe you are.
You can't do that, man. I'm trying to meet that man one day. You trying to thieve. You trying to thieve from that man. But money, I don't know what's wrong with this man. He really stole you did it verbatim too. That's good. That was good. You really stole that man catchphrase. But yes, G Prince, that's our top one right there. Prince didn't believe in having phones out at concerts. It's the best way to be present in the moment. You recently with the Tony.
The best concert ever. Shout out to Raphael Sadiq. Shout out to Dwayne. Shout out to everybody. LaToya Lucky that was out there that performed. Tony was the best concert. I advise everybody that's watching us, please go to that concert. Unfortunately, if you haven't seen it, please go check them out. Hey, I was sitting in the balcony enjoying it. I don't even call it a concert. I call it a block party. That's how much I enjoyed it. So,
well, yeah. Last thing I'll say, since y'all know you saying that's the one because you just went to that was the best one. One of the best ones that I know we both went to because we literally followed him since inception was Mac Harry's. So that was a great concert, and it felt good when the girls that we were standing next to was like, "Oh, you a super fan?" When they were talking about me when I was saying all the lyrics, and I really am, right? Same thing with Tony. We definitely are super fans. Know all the words. And G already know we're Prince super fans. Love even the vinyls that I got. I'm that type of person. So I'm my own type of music head. Do your own.
Yeah.
We just wanted to make sure we shared that. We actually made it to an hour.
Wow.
Good job.
You did good.
Good job. We want to thank all y'all for tuning in. Thank y'all for rocking with us for this hour. Thank y'all for loving on us. Thank y'all for liking and commenting. Thank y'all for sharing. We absolutely love everything that y'all are. Y'all are day ones for sure, for sure. And even if you don't tune in on live, we want to thank you for listening to it on replay too. And other than that, you got anything else?
Man, I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody out that support us. Thank y'all for tuning in. We're going to keep giving y'all the good stuff. Y'all just keep, tuning in. And we appreciate you.
Yep. And other than that, man, this is Bottom Line Sports Talk, where we do it
For the culture.
by the culture.
Because we are the culture, you dig?
And this is the #1 sports podcast. Why?
Because our mama said so.
Because our mama said so. Y'all take it easy. We love y'all. We'll see y'all very soon.
Peace.
Thank you for listening to Bottom Line Sports Talk. Don't forget to subscribe so you never miss an episode. Leave us a review on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, and don't forget to share. We'll see you next time.